Hey guys, welcome back to another how to win video. Today I'm going to be taking 8-bit into Solo Showdown Deserted Vertex. Now I have done a video on this map before, but that won't matter too much because today we're going to revisit key decision making. So I did make a video on decision making a long while back. Can't remember what map it was, but it definitely wasn't Deserted Vertex. So I thought I'd take one of my favorite brawlers at the moment, 8-bit, into Deserted Vertex and see if I can show you how to make good decisions and make sure that you don't screw up while playing Showdown. So without further ado, let's hop into the first game. Okay, we're spawning on the bottom right corner of the map. We've got one box to our top left and one above us as well, and we are spawning next to a crow. So in the early game, there isn't really much decision making you really have to do. It's pretty self-explanatory. Go for boxes, go for early game super if you can. And right there, we took out the crow. We did get pretty weak. I was missing a bit of my shots, but that is a mistake on my end. But there is this tick here. I'm going to see if I can just abuse my range. He has got that wall now, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to head down. That's what I'm going to decide to do. I'm not going to go aggressive and try to take him out, because since he has that wall, and he is also a lot quicker than us, it's going to make it a lot harder for us to try and dodge his attacks. So we're just better off wandering around back here and go for a different kill, like this Piper. We managed to slip a shot through that little gap there. That was pretty nice, well played on our end. So we're going to be able to take these easy power cubes from the Piper and the 8-bit. So I'm actually going to... I found this nice cozy bush here. I'm in a really good spot on the map. There's no real need to go super aggressive. I've got 4 power cubes, half a super. We know there's no one going to be here, so it's a really good spot for us right now. But I just want to take the time to mention that I actually do have a Twitch channel. So if you guys didn't know about that, I do stream on Twitch every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 11 AM. Actually 10 AM now, Australian Eastern Standard Time on the weekends. So if you guys do want to pop in, have some fun, or maybe you have questions about this gameplay, feel free to ask me some questions in the Twitch chat. But it is Showdown already. Very quick game by looks of it. We haven't really had to do much other than clean up a Piper and tech fight. We are lasering this Shelly. So I'm just going to heal up. I've got my super now. I'm going to let her heal up. I mean, I don't really have anything to do. I can just wait for her to try and attack me. She's going to try and peek around the wall. Like, we have the advantage right here. And even with that super, she's not going to be able to do much with it. Like, she could try and break those walls if she wants, but I'll just stay back. I'm not going to go hyper aggressive because that will get me killed. That's a good thing to keep in mind. So the decision I'm making right now is to just stay back, make sure I take advantage of my range, and see if she makes a mistake. If she goes a little bit aggressive, or if she's the one that makes the error, not me. I don't want to be the one making the mistake, so I think she's just going to wait it out, which is definitely the smart thing to do. What I'm going to try and do later on when the storm is a little bit closer, I'm going to throw my super out to see if she auto-aims onto it, and maybe auto-aims her super onto that. Or I'm actually going to stay a little close, not too close, just a little close to see if she uses her super on us as well. We have a lot more health than her, so we could outstorm her if it does come down to that. But hopefully that's not going to happen. I'm going to see if I can get maybe one shot off. We got more than one, so I'm definitely happy about that. Oh, we took a little bit of damage there. That's not very good. No, it's not gonna entice her to go for the kill. We're gonna be chuck our super down. Ooh, unlucky there. She managed to take us out there. I mean, she did have a super. She just waited it out. Very smart play on her end. That's just all she had to do, really. It was just wait until the storm was really close. But we still took the second place. It was a really good game, nonetheless. We did very well that game. So I'm gonna just hop into the next one and give you some more examples. Alright, we're spawning at the top left corner of the map. Different spawn this time. Pretty nice. We've got 2 boxes around us. So we're just gonna go for this one over here. Go for the Shelly on our left as well. See if we can get some good shots off. It looks like she's gonna back away. Definitely the smart play there. Our range and our DPS is a lot higher, so she would be at the disadvantage. Tara over here also backing away. Smart decision on her end. We would also laser her. Now there is a cult here. This is definitely something, he might get a little bit greedy and go for us, or we can just laser him completely, alright? So we went straight for that call. As once again, the decision I made there was going for the kill, because I said, okay, he doesn't quite know we're here, or if he does, he's using his attacks on the Tara. So I thought, this is the perfect opportunity for me to come in, take the kill, and then head out, just like I did there. Now I've got a little bit more super, got myself an extra power cube, and we're set really well in this game. So we do have this whole top right corner to ourselves, as far as I know. So there isn't really any reason for me to move around, but I'm going to just to keep the gameplay a little bit more interesting and less boring for you guys. So I'm just going to head down. I'm going to go for the Tara. She's an easier kill for us, definitely. But I'm also going to be mindful of this Leon and this Nita, because I don't want them sneaking up on me, because if that would not be a good thing. So this Leon here going invisible, not going to help him out at all. This Nita grabbing one of the power cubes. I'm going to grab the second. I'm just going to back away and let them fight, instead of going super aggressive on the Nita, because look, she's weak right now. We're going to see Our movement speed is a little bit slow, but we are going to be able to hit her here to keep her weak. She's not going to be healing. There is a Rico down there. I'm not going to shoot at him because I don't want to antagonize him. I don't want him to think, oh, this 8-bit's going to try and kill me. Now, I'm going to go for him instead. I'm going to try and get him to, like, right here. We're trying to pinch this Nita. So another thing you can do there, it's not exactly teaming, but it's like a strategical truce, I guess you could say, or alliance, however you want to call it, where you don't target one person, and that other person goes for the other player as well. So that was a really good play there. We went for that Nita. She was the bigger threat with more power cubes. We came on top with the help of that Rico, and now we can just go for this Tara. She's going to use her pull. It's not going to be enough. She doesn't have enough power cubes to deal enough damage. So we are sitting really well. Once again, Showdown, we have 8. This Rico has, what, 3, I'm pretty sure. We have our super, so we can use it defensively. We just got this Rico down to 40 HP. That's absolutely crazy. And really, we can just outstorm him because we have a lot more health. If he goes for the kill, we can just burst him down completely. Our damage is really high. So we're just going to wait it out. And that's actually something really common with this map that I'm not a fan of. It's just people outstorming each other in the center here just because of this middle block. But it is what it is. You can't really do much about it. So that's another thing you guys can keep in mind. So just right here, not much to really say. Just waiting for this, for the storm to close in. And any moment now, I'm just going to hover my turret. I'll just throw out my turret here. And we're going to win this fight. So GG's, I guess. Pretty boring ending there. Sorry about that one, guys. But yeah, we took the first place. We made some good decisions there, especially on that Colt early game, going for that kill. And then proceeding to go for the Nita and not targeting the Rico. That's actually a really important one. Like, I don't feel like people think about that too often, but think about it this way. Say you were the Rico. You see this 8-bit and you see this Nita and you go, oh, this Nita's in between me and the 8-bit. And then you being the Rico, let's kill this Nita. And then say the 8-bit doesn't attack you. You are more inclined to sort of help the 8-bit because the 8-bit is kind of helping you. He's not hurting you, he's hurting the Nita instead. So that's another thing I just want to cover. Just make sure you guys understand that that's actually a really cool thing you can do. So yeah, without further ado, let's hop into the third game. Okay, we're spawning at the top left corner of the map. We have a box below us and above us. Once again, going for this corner instead of the one below us, because if we go for the corner first, that way when we're heading back, like this 8-bit here, we're in a less vulnerable position, because if the storm was pushing us out, then we'd have a much higher chance of being pinched if someone decided to go and try to take us out. So I'm actually going to try and antagonize this 8-bit a little bit, although he did get a nice shot off there. We got a nice shot off there as well. He doesn't seem to be moving. He's taking a lot of damage. We're not going to be able to walk around that wall in time, so I'm just going to go for this box here. Accidentally shooting the box there by accident. That's okay. I'm going to try and get some chip on this 8-bit instead of going for the box, because it's just going to back him away, and we're going to be able to get the box with less of a struggle. We are landing a lot more shots than this 8-bit is landing on us, and we have got a bigger power cube lead on him too, and our super. So I'm just going to hold my ground here. I'm not trying to go for the kill, just trying to make sure that he doesn't... trying to pressure him rather than killing him. So it's just going to go for the power cube perhaps. If he goes for it, we'll be able to laser him. And there's a crow over there. I'm going to go for the crow because he's in a more vulnerable position. The 8-bit being below us, we can't really hit him unless we actually really tried to get like an angle on him. So I'm just going to go for the crow since he's below us. But I'm going to keep an eye on him. That's something you got to keep in mind. So if he does try to go up behind us, I will go for him as well. So right here is going to maybe go behind. I'm actually going to take out his turret. Like I said, dropping your turret early isn't a smart play because the enemy can just take it out quickly, and then that way it can't really tank for you. I'm just going to throw my turret down just because I saw him trying to creep up behind me. Crow going to try and take my turret out. That's okay. It's going to let me heal, buy me some time right there. Shelly going for the crow, forced him to jump away. And we aren't in the greatest spot now. The storm is really starting to move in a lot. Just going to finish off the turret since it had like no health remaining. And I'm just going to go for this kill right here. I'm just going to try and use all my attacks. Get him really weak. He's in a very, very bad spot now. So that's another thing I just keep in mind there. The decision I made, I was like, well, I need to do something right here. It's all or nothing. I just went super aggressive and it paid off because he wasn't expecting it. So now... oh, looks like it's actually a showdown. I was going to say I was going to hide in these bushes to let everyone do the work for me, but it doesn't look like we're going to need to. This crow's going to jump on us. Definitely not the fight he can take. We're going to take that first place victory. Nice and simple. Really good game there. I hope that does clear up a little bit more confusion or any other examples you guys did with key decision making. So I'm going to jump into one last game to see if something else happens or if I figure out something else I can talk about just to help you guys a little bit more. So without further ado, let's hop into the fourth and final game. Alrighty, we're spawning on the bottom left corner of the map this time. A really nice spawn since we are spawning already at the bottom of the map. Just means that we don't have to position ourselves later on in the game. So we have 2 boxes at our disposal, gonna go for them straight off the bat. And one thing I also want to mention is that 8-bit is a very strong brawler right now. So if you guys are looking to push 8-bit, now is the time because he's very strong. His damage is super good. He is really slow, but you do get used to it over a period of time, and he's just so much fun. So I highly recommend, like right there, that crow really couldn't do anything. Like we just lasered him. Easy kills. So yeah, I'm just gonna push up on this Pam now. She's actually pinched between me and this Leon, so we're just gonna be able to just rush her, go straight at her, and we're gonna have a 6 power cube lead already right off the start. So we actually have, since we have a lot of power cubes, I'm gonna go a little bit more aggressive just because I could probably get away with it. I'm feeling like I want to go a little bit more aggressive, so I'm just gonna go for it. But I'm also gonna be careful. If you did watch my aggressive playstyles video, I did cover it more in depth, but in a nutshell, you need to find the balance between going aggressive but then also going like passive. So you can't go super duper aggressive. Like right there, that Leon, that Leon in that case, he really had no other choice but to go super aggressive since he was in a really bad spot and there wasn't much he could have done. But really, you just got to be careful with how you approach situations because you don't want to get cleaned up, you don't want to get third-partied. So you need to make sure your positioning is really good. But you can also go for different, but like this bow right here, he has nowhere to run. And since our attack is a straight shot, it allowed us to take him out really easily. He hasn't really got anywhere to run. So now that the storm has closed in a little bit more, I will tone down the aggression just a bit since we don't have anywhere really to run around. It's a lot, you need to focus a lot more on positioning yourself at the end of the game or closer towards the end of the game. We are missing our shots here, really unfortunate. Just gonna head around, try to sort of dodge using 8-bit. Not exactly something you can do, but it doesn't matter too much. There's a Leon in these bushes. I'm gonna throw my turret down just to tank a little bit. Like right there, the Leon and the bow went for the turret. Gonna go for the Leon because he just got taken out right there. Gonna go for the bow as well. We managed to take him out. Oh, and the mines finished us. So really unfortunate that we were pinched by 2 players, but we managed to keep them at bay really well there, and I guess that does come playing 8-bit since he's a really strong brawler. It was unfortunate that the bow dropped his mines at the very end there, but it was still a solid game nonetheless. I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a thumbs up because it tells me that you are actually enjoying these videos and I will make more of them. And if you want to see more how to win content or more tips and tricks in Showdown specifically, feel free to subscribe. I do lots of these videos every week. And once again, if you do have any further questions or you just want to chill and have some fun, feel free to pop into my Twitch streams. The link is down in the description below. So yeah, as always guys, I'll see you next time and keep sweating.